Dang. Okay, so it doesn't want to work. I don't know. Okay, crafting table, just a regular one. Why is this so weird? And I have to do 2 slants or 2 slabs. It's so weird to make these. Okay, well, let's try it again. We'll do that, and then that makes 1. Shoot, I'm gonna need more wood than that. All right. It's such a weird thing that this recipe is changed of all of them, you know? I don't know why. It just is weird to me. There's a second, and then I can do this. I'm probably doing this totally backwards or something. Wait a minute. I thought this was... There we go. In a specific place as well, I can make a crafting table. So now maybe I can do the simple storage request table. Yay! Okay, so now it's time for me to actually move some things around. I was thinking I could move these into all sorts of places. Maybe I switch them out. I want to keep my hungry iron chest. I want to keep this double chest here. Actually, I'm going to want to upgrade that in time as well, just so that I have the the organization on how I can make stuff. By the way, thanks again, folks, for giving me that information. It's been really, really handy on how to do this. The animal cores don't even go in there. But I think that I'm going to have to upgrade this to a regular, like, maybe a diamond chest or a gold chest or something like that, just so that it can be bigger for that one extra anima style that isn't listed at the bottom here. And no, there's no chest making mod in here that I'm aware of. Better nether. I thought that there was... Well, actually here, let's do chest. Yeah, it's just pretty much the metal chest mod in here that can be used. So, this isn't skyblock. This is going to be messy though if I do this. Let's put this in my inventory. Put some of these things away for now. All right, I'm going to clean up some things. I'm going to then start putting these down. I'll come back in a moment once I've got it ready to work for me. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, and I am back. And while I was working on stuff, of course, another soul popped in. So I have the traditional Divine Chestplate, Blast Protection 10, Thorns 10, and Unbreaking 10, of course. Really not really care about the Unbreaking at this point, but... nonetheless, I get all the goodies. So I can now enchant my own chestplate with similar effects, and therefore be practically immune to explosions from like creepers and stuff like that. This chest is stuck open now. I don't know how to fix that visually, short of logging out and back in, because I know that it's closed, but still. I did upgrade the one chest to a silver chest, and transferred everything else out. I also moved all the other chests. Man, that's annoying me now. All the other chests into kind of like this little circle around here of a sort. Not really a circle, but in kind of like this little arch. And then I've got the cable work running underneath. So, for example, if I break this, you can see that there is some storage cable going on underneath there. And then, of course, connecting to each one is the storage link cables connecting to the inventories. So that's pretty much how it's set up. Nothing really fancy there. Just sneak. Can I like... There we go. And then I click on here, and I can actually check things out. I also made some more of those anima cores because I needed them. Put that and that in there. Let's get rid of the Unbreaking 10, and we'll keep Thorns and Blast Protection. And yes, Unbreaking will actually mean that my mana upkeep for taking damage on these things will be lessened, but it'll also use up so much more mana, so I'm not even going to bother. Anyway, especially since this stuff actually generates mana just from wearing it at this point. So what I'm going to try is the traditional of taking this with my paltry protection 4, which I don't really need since I've got protection 10 on my helm right now. And I think that because of that, and I've tested it, it's pretty amazing. Things just don't really touch you for the most part. Not completely, just for the most part. So let's take this down all the notches, and then it should be... Oh, I didn't hit unenchant. There we go. Terra Steel chestplate, done. And then I still haven't fought anything, so I still only have 11 levels. But it should allow me to click here, then throw these over there. But first, I need to place this down as I usually do. Throw those down, blast protection, and wait, what was it? Thorns. That's right. I forgot about that. So it'll most likely kill things that attack me if I do get hit. Put those down, and then I need my wand to click, and it should go beep beep. There we go. Beep beep is done. And now that that is complete and these runes are glowing, I can pick up the books and all is well in the world. And then I just wait for that to finish doing its thing. Picking this up. So I did end up moving the armor that I had, the shadow armor from over there, to over here. Because honestly, I like the shadow armor and the other armor here, which is, what was this one? The Goblin Slayer armor. Because it's like light and dark. I just wanted to keep them together, and I thought that would be pretty cool. I don't know if the sword's going to stick with that set of armor or not, but meh, I'm not really that bothered with it. In the meantime, though, I am going to put these enchanted books in the system. I still need the divine trousers, or divine pants, so that I can get projectile protection on there, and then I'll be pretty much set. In the meantime, I could probably still strip these off, but I might as well just leave it with the protection 4 that it has. Is that finished yet? It might already be done. I mean, it's only 2 enchants, so I imagine it won't take too long. No, it's still going. Still going, and these pools were fairly full before. Okay, yeah, so that's using a lot of mana still. I think it's using like maybe a half a pool per level 10 enchant, kinda. At least I think it is. And I still need to, you know, enhance it a little bit more once it's done. Anyway, once it is finished, I'll be back and we can continue talking about some new stuff. And there we go. All right, finally, I got that. It took a while. You notice it's nighttime now. Let's put that on. Looking much better with my blast protection 10 and Thorns 10. Whew. Let's take a look at the reserves. Oof. Oof. Remember, each of these holds 2 mana pools worth. That's a lot of mana. So, oh yeah. Okay. That's a thing. Anyway, I'm getting stuff upgraded for now, and I'll probably end up upgrading this further. I don't know why I'm actually doing this now that I think about it. Crud, because I'm going to want to upgrade this armor set to the, where is it? There it is. The Pleiades Combat Maid, which gives extra hearts as well as tons of knockback resistance. Yeah, plus 5 max health, knockback resistance, all the same other stuff. Superpower when empty-handed. So yeah, so you do like about 8 to 10 hearts worth of damage empty-handed, because of course you're a super mate. So that's the thing. I don't know why I just opened that up. I still like to have it there, but you can see I've got, was it 17 connectables, link cables 9, storage cable 7, storage request table 1. There you go. That's all pretty good. And I was noticing that there are certain achieves for accomplishing some of this stuff, but for now I just want the storage remote so that I can access this remotely. I don't know how far it goes, though. This access remote. 64 blocks. That's pretty much my whole base right now. So that's really cool. Oh. Double layer capacitors. That's rude. Advanced. Used to access it from unlimited distance and across dimensions. Water-infused thaumium. Okay, so I can't get that far. Simple storage remote. Advanced storage remote. Wait a minute, that's upgraded storage remote? That requires advanced enchanting powder. And this is... Wait, what is this one? Network without crafting from unlimited distance. Yeah, that's nice, but... Yeah, I think I just want the storage remote, which I think this will allow me to craft within 64 blocks. So that's what I'm going to try for at least. Let's try, and let's turn off JEI sync. We've got this. I need double layer capacitors, which requires, energetic alloys. Okay, so I can't do that. I can't do remote control. One step at a time for the simple network. All right. Well then, let's take a look in here and see what else we can do. Obviously, I could continue on with these. I don't need to really do those ones. I think I would need to do one of these two, if not both, to complete the storage remote as well. I'm not really too bothered with that one. Can I even start Ender IO stuff? No, I can't. So I do have some options open to me. Of course, I have tons of Mystic machines, which I am curious about. Mystic or Polar. This would allow me to, I think, just grab a bunch of stuff, right? More info about this can be found in the book. Yes. This allows me to probably use it like what is that? I don't even know. Let's look it up. Mystic or Polar. Okay. Or Polar. There we go. Multi-block structure that pulls ores from the, well, from nothing really. The higher you build it, the faster it pulls. Requires some energy per operation. By dropping different shards inside the liquid, you can try and filter the ores that are pulled. Different shards will pull different ores, but remember that no filter is 100% effective. Test with different shards to learn the items that are filtered. A redstone signal to any of the 8 heat blocks will completely disable the puller. Oh. Adding more lines equal to the lowest one, as seen on the right, will make the puller pull faster. Oh, okay, so you just build it up higher and higher, and it will pull ores faster and faster. Interesting. Bucket of liquid souls, puller block, light collectors, amplifying tubes, heat blocks, heavy protection blocks. I'm curious about the quest book here. Where we should go next. I realize that I still have some new ones to do in the resources. Probably going to do this one off camera. It's just a meat block, plumage block, and an ink block. Not really much to worry about there. Botany. I suppose I could, yeah, the Gaia mana spreader, that's just upgrading the mana spreader and making a few flowers that I'm really not going to use too much of. Tinkers. Trying to stay away from that. Mystical crops. There's a lot of options in here, but it's your traditional stuff. Tier 1 seeds, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. I feel like there's easy ways of actually accessing this stuff, if only because you start off with access to Inferium. Solus. Hey, now this is something of interest. I have not tried this, and I heard good things about it. So as we progress to upgrading my armor further, because I will probably kill the Gaia Guardian a few times, just get a little bit more levels and stuff like that, trying out my new armor and see how it goes. I think we should work on the Solus tab. That sounds pretty good. Sledgehammer. And keep in mind, I have never tried Solus. So let's make a sledge. But I'm going to click on here and see if I can make it with this. Hey, wait, what does that require? Unfired porcelain, of course. Let's do a craft of that. There we go. I now have a sledgehammer, which I have no idea what that's used for. I do have a Solus book in here, though. There it is. Which doesn't look too bad. Exploiting fossils in essence. Ash. Okay. Well, let's click on that. Going to be straight with you. I have no idea how you'll be able to find ash. It's a necessary component for my favorite contraption. However, we'll just have to figure something out. I have no idea what all this is about. Let's see. The world has become devoid of animalia. This is a guide on how to bring them back. Fossils in essence. You have discovered fossils. It's time to put them to use. I have. I've found different fossils and stuff in the nether. Introduction. If you're reading this, it means the world's become devoid of animalia. This is intentional, so don't worry. Learn how to use your fossils to use. This guide will update with new contents as you progress. Cool. Extracting essence. Holding a chunk of bone, you should be able to break it apart in order to extract essence. Hold on, let's grab a chunk of bone. Normal bone chunk. Okay. I grab one of these. Holding that. Oh. I have chicken essence now. Look at that. Okay. It's likely that the essence of some creatures will be more common than others. What kinds of essence seem very random, as there was once a wide variety of animalia in the world. You'll need a large amount of essence in general in order to restore it, so even large quantities of the same essence should come in useful eventually. Expect that many different kinds of fossils survive the extinction event. These fossil types will likely be based on location. For example, the fossils in a frozen tundra may be different from the fossils in a forest. Oh, different biomes. Okay. this speculation is true, it will likely mean that the type of essence you extract from a given bone chunk will be based on its type. Next chapter will detail fossils from alien creatures. Potential fossil types: swamp, tundra, ender, fish, nether bird. Interesting. Ender fossils. As of writing, there are alien creatures. I have not found dirt with glowing fossils in it yet. There are creatures, alien creatures in our world. Taxonomically, I consider them a part of Animalia as they do share similarities, but it is more likely they evolved separately. Unfortunately, the extinction event also should have wiped out alien life, but it should be possible to restore them in the same way as Animalia. You should hopefully be able to find and extract the essence from fossils of alien creatures. I should note, however, that the raw fossil will come in handy as well. Alien bones glow and seem to have magical properties. Oh, hey, here we go. Ender bone chunk and a sledgehammer gives you ender dust. So that's what that's for. It was powder ender dust. Using this possible to create all manner of contraptions which will interact with the souls of creatures past. Hold on a second here. I want to... Actually, can I combine this with my Akashic Tome? No. Doesn't want it. Let me switch this back to an Akashic Tome and then try combining it. There we go. Now I've got it all together. Okay, so let's look at the quest book and see what I'm supposed to do next. Solus, yay, I got this. Yep, this, got that. Ooh, glob fungus hand, how wonderful. Let's continue on. 16 normal bone chunks. Dry bone chunks, mossy bone chunks, frozen bone chunks, scale, ender, blackened bone chunks. Let's take a look at the bone chunks that we've got. Bone. We've got 14, and I just used one. 14, 4, and 3. I have looting on my sword. I could just run around in the nether and see if I can find some more. How do I make these? Oh! Whoa, wait. Bone. So I could take these normal bone chunks. These are normal bone chunks. Let's clear this out. Just do this and get 3 more. That should get me that 16. Hey! Alright. First one is complete. I get a random crate. Bat essence. 22%. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So I've got chicken. I have rabbit. Look at that. Okay, pig, bat, skeleton, villager, spider, sheep, and cow. So I guess I'm supposed to just keep opening the bone chunks until... Actually, let's see what I get for this. A bark-it. Really? You can take this bark-it and shove it. I can't throw it away. Okay. Let's go in my trash bin. Let's take this normal stuff. Normal bone chunks. I'll right-click and it gives me essence. What is there another use for it besides that, or is that it? Marrowing. Information. A chunk of bone from a creature past. That may still be the magic of life inside this piece of history. Well, I guess I could just open these up and hope that I get something of interest. Looks like I got a few. I've got rabbit, sheep, cow, pig, chicken. I've got a bunch of dry bone essence that I don't want to use yet. Skeleton. Ender bone chunks, which I think I could... Yeah, look at that. Ender dust. Okay. It would work, but I don't really want to use that just yet because I think I want to get the 16 for the quest first. Frozen bone chunk just requires 1. Interesting. And then I can go from there. So what am I missing? Villager, spider, and bat. So I need to get a whole bunch of bone chunks. I wonder if those kits that I've been mass producing will actually get me that kind of stuff. Let's go have a peek, shall we? And yes, remember, I put this over here. I'm getting regular bones from that wither farm. Withered bone. That's inspirations. Oh, no, that's not helping. Okay, so what if I take a bunch of these and I do... Yeah, that should do. I try and make skeleton loot kits and see how that works. Use for the... Oh, or I could just open them randomly, but wither, witch, spider, slime, skeleton. So it's white and gray, plus a bunch of the nether crystals, of course. All right, I'm going to get a bunch of those, and then I will be back. All right, there we go. I now have a bunch of skeleton loot kits. I figured I would at least test this. Now, I have my magic pouch with me. So I should be able to find out if this will work. Let's go over to a little bit clearer of an area. And I drop down a bunch of stuff, and I'm just clicking through all of these. Do I get anything good? I get bones and arrows. No normal bones. Alright. I wonder if there is... Let's actually do normal bones. From crates and so on, part of the skeleton of a creature. I'm guessing I just need to kill stuff and get lucky with the drops, because I don't think that it's in the loot tables from the regular loot kits. At least that's my estimation on that. Otherwise, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm just going to have to run around killing stuff in order for that to work. And I think Solus is more about spawning mobs, which, now that I think about it, isn't something I want to really particularly do at the moment, because I could feasibly, let's not hold that key, set up another mob farm with this, my emerald mob farm, and just put something in here. In fact, there's nothing wrong with me doing that right now, is there? What could I farm for that would be nice to have? I could get gold. How am I doing for gold? I've got 12 blocks. Because I was thinking I could try and find pigmen. That would be a thing. They would drop gold in small quantities. They'd also drop lots of gear. I don't know that I really want that. I don't know. I was trying to think of some other mobs besides wither skeletons. Probably get some magma creams, or see if I could find a blaze or something like that. But not really that bothered by it. So I guess what I'm going to do instead, because that's just going to involve me exploring more, which I'm not opposed to, but I have been doing a lot of it, is I'm going to move on probably to nature magic. So I don't think I can get into Ender IO yet. Yeah, that requires mystical ore puller quest. Oh, which is the mystical machines. Wait a minute, what do we have? The former is a block that will generate stone blocks around it, but under the block like an island of stone under the flower block, using energy from a power crystal. Generates stone blocks under it. That's interesting. Okay. Then we've got the precision grinder, which I've found to be useful. The separator could be very useful. You know what? Maybe I just start working on the machines. Because I've got the magic. I need the machines. And I also have, like, some Thaumcraft armor just kind of sitting up here. Those that I've received. Oh, there's another soul arrived. I've got these incomplete sets. I've got boots and leggings, and this one here is a complete set of crimson armor, but nothing that I'm really going to be wearing. I just like having the armor nearby. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I have any enchanted items, and I can't really search for it because it'll just not show up. But I could scroll through the list. I've got the enchanted books, but I don't think I have any enchanted armor. I've got the bow, which I'm not too keen on getting the enchantments from. What's this? Did you know? And Strange Dreams. Yep, that's Thaumcraft. I could totally get into that. Alright, so I don't have any extra enchanted items. I do have that one chance crate. Chance crate. Let's grab that. I just realized I'm supposed to have received that, and I need my charm. Where is my lucky charm? Did it break? No, I'm wearing it. Okay, I'm just going to go harvest this in the nether real quick, and I'll be right back. Yeah, things aren't really much of a challenge to fight anymore. They don't seem to really do much damage whatsoever. Which, can't say I'm surprised with Protection 10, but hey, you know, it's a thing. I am getting a little bit of XP, which is nice, because I do need those extra levels to enchant my stuff at the same time. So I might do a little bit of that, so I can at least get my night vision going. Alright, let's see how bad my luck is with this. So far it's been exceedingly good. I have to come clean. My luck has been really good with the chance cube, so I'm expecting this to be really bad at this point. Okay, I just got the divine sword again. Okay, apparently something wants me to have the divine items, and that's pretty impressive. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm just going to head back to the portal and continue on. Alright, and I'm back. So I think I've decided on 2 routes that I'm going to be taking It did take me way too long. And yes, lots of waffling back and forth. And it's going to be nature magic. And it also is going to be Mystic Machines. I'm going to focus on both of these. And I think that expanding out in this direction up here for the machines is going to be kind of mandatory. And then the nature magic, I'm thinking, because I'm going to need to keep expanding in different directions. I'm thinking, since I've got Botania over here, machines over there, I don't want to have like more like nature, I don't know, like mixed in with the machines. It's just kind of weird. Plus that's machinery. So I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna, oh gosh, I've got another one of those darn inert cores. I was growing them over here. There it is, inert seed. Got it. I'm thinking I'm going to have it kind of like out here. You know how I've got this. Let's actually take a bird's eye view right now. We can fly up here. We've got Botania coming out this way. I'm kind of thinking we're going to have nature coming out this way. At least that's my thoughts. And then the machines kind of branching out that way. I like kind of having it just branch out instead of up. But I am thinking maybe I'll make some kind of like elevator system for getting the ore puller set up. I don't know, because I think I've got some elevators in here, if I'm not mistaken, that were gifted to me via a special crate. And by the way, I did have a little problem with the storage request table. When I opened it before, I was having a problem where it would only stay open for a split second and then automatically close. And it kept on doing it over and over again. In order to fix that, on the current version that I'm on at least, I just mined up the storage network master, put it back down again, and then everything was good. So hopefully that will help some people that might be playing this pack as well. I'll probably have to report that. So anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. I look forward to getting into a whole new magic area as well as a bit of tech, or magitech as it is, since it is Hearth Well, and it is very unique and interesting. I look really, really crazy. Anyway, if you guys have been enjoying, please be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, spread the mischief to as many people as you can think of. And don't forget to check us out on Twitch most nights around 10 p.m. UK time. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.